Okay, so here's what I've learned. I was told that they are really good lyricists, and with a name like Last Goodbye, this is probably where I start paying attention a little bit more to the lyrics. Now, I'll probably do the study or like read the lyrics or listen to the song with lyrics after my initial run through. So then I'll kind of give you a rundown of kind of just a little bit of everything and hopefully not take up too much of your time. But anyway, this is called Last Goodbye. Let's check it out. Nice little use of classical music right there. It's cold.
사랑해란 말이 머뭇거리여도 거짓은 없었어. 난 하나 있고 참 조용했던 그곳이 내 오랜 밤이었어. 어둠 속에서도 잠 이루지 못해 흐느껴오는 너의 목소리.
Oh, her voice is really nice.
그대 곁이면 그저 곁에서만 있어도 행복했단 걸 그 사실까지 나쁘게 추억 말아요. 오랜 날 오랜 밤 난 정말 사랑했어요. 어쩔 수 없었다는 것 말고 안 될 거라 생각하겠지만 믿게 날 기억하지는 말아줄래요. 아직도 잘 모르겠어 당신의 흔적이 지울 수 없이 소중해. 시간은 오랜 날 같았어. 우린 서로에게 깊어져 있었고 난 그게 두려워. 넌 가만히 있고 나도 그러했던 순간은 우리 오랜 날 함께한 시간을 아무런 의미도 없듯이 추억만 하게 하겠죠. 그대 곁이면 그저 곁에서만 있어도 보고 싶고 또 행복했어. 그건 진심이었어. 오랜 날 오랜 밤 동안 정말 사랑했어요. 어쩔 수 없었다는 것 말고 안 될 거라 생각하겠지만 믿게 날 기억하지는 말아줄래요. 아직도 잘 모르겠어 당신의 흔적이 지울 수 없이 소중해. 하늘이 참 뿌옇고 맘을 다 잡아야 하죠. 이젠 마지막 목소리 마지막 안녕. 믿게 날 기억하지는 말아줄래요.
Very vintage.
아직도 잘 모르겠어 당신의 흔적이
That's nice. Wow. Okay. The thing that's always crazy too is that when it comes to music, sometimes, just to even get the emotion, sometimes you don't need lyrics. But obviously I'm still going to go read them. Okay. Wow. Personally, I loved the lyrics. One thing that kind of always comes with this particular genre is there's always a little bit of realism, and I'm not saying that like other groups haven't been real or like affected me emotionally or anything like that, but this is a little bit more grounded than a lot of music that we've had on the channel. One thing that I absolutely loved, which kind of to me was the focal point, was basically the fact that this was a breakup and that basically this is them saying goodbye for the last time. There's a line in the lyrics that says, "Please don't remember me as someone hateful." And I've addressed this a few times on the channel. Like, I think the thing that's always so hard about relationships is that if the relationship ends due to like breakup or infidelity or something like that, you're almost always going to end up having negative feelings towards the person naturally. But the thing that is really, really, really kind of hard and sad about it is it takes an hour to break up. If you're doing all the talking and reasoning, you're going back and forth with your partner. And literally in that short amount of time, hey, maybe you just say, I'm done, and you move on. And that's also valid. Or maybe that's what happened to you. I don't know. But the sad thing is it takes somewhere between 5 minutes to an hour to completely change how you feel about that relationship and about that person. And I think sometimes it is a little unfair to always remember it as just like always been a bad thing. And that's kind of what I get when I read the lyrics here, is just somebody who is actually remembering the good. And I think sometimes we as humans, we definitely dwell a lot on more of the negative. I think, the interesting thing is I'm not one of those people that really particularly likes like what people deem as like toxic positivity. But, I think a lot of times the reason why stuff like that even happens is because a lot of times people are just overly negative naturally. And not everybody, but a lot of people. So it's kind of refreshing to see somebody have that take. Have the ability to say, hey, like, I know we didn't work out, but honestly, I loved my time being with you. What a mature way to write. That's really mature. And the song fits perfectly with it. The song itself is just perfect. I mean, this already is probably my favorite song. It's going to take a little bit to get over if I find another favorite song. It might be hard to conquer. I'm not lying. And the thing that's crazy, this is only about 3 years into the group, into the duo here. And in that short amount of time to be able to write a song like this, it goes to show you that they themselves are very gifted, especially lyrically speaking. And the interesting thing is, again, they are a little bit, they're just, at least in the music that we've heard, there is a kind of like softness to them. There's kind of a meekness to them. And I think the next thing that I'd have to say is, like, a lot of times when again, I'm on this channel. A lot of times we look for the big, bombastic, crazy theme that could blow your mind. Then you get a song like this that just kind of brings you down to reality, and you just sit there and go, wow, that's really good. And that is what makes this song so unique. So, I don't know. It's going to be hard to top this as my favorite song. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye.